I don't know, say be our first major move and confirm my letter to the Ghanaian diplomatic community through the dean of the diplomatic corps now.
Yes, I mean, Ubekaya, the minority caucus in parliament, through the ranking member on defense and interior,
yes.
Honorable Tim Fojo,
yes.
A press conference at the Assembly Betuja. Now, some of the Betuja, no, Efa, in Rubonehu, any Sika, Yade, Nantia. Enfane Kwanso. Bruni Bekano illicit drug and money trade.
Yes.
Or illicit drug trading and money laundering. Na enwe chino minim say no be bresi o mampanyi ankasa ba bonten ebe chire mu say obepese national security operative apparatus, yes. National security of our country be pensim mo hwehwemu ama yehu ne kure wum. Na o mampanyi so asem o kan ne megidi se nyina yefo aso ne kwan so enam say eba drug trade any money laundering na we are see baby is normally a very sophisticated cartel. Omutimi biti aban kra baby America buying US government multiple times Mexican drug barons, drug lords a BT US system many times. America man penyukra na onim say omo ye drug trade ebi won ye chi omo ana ya pe kwan bi so no mo pie no mo dwane ne sa no mo. So it's a highly sophisticated enterprise across the world. Enti man penyuka say national security for hwem no me ni gidi say na ne kwan so no and am say betimi crazy a man penyan kasa no na
ebi onya way it's possible. And we cannot necessarily blame him for it because the drug trade and money laundering is a very high level sophisticated enterprise industry across the world, everywhere in the world. Buying you know we are bebre ebre ho koyon be faso a ombesiano na koyon be faso a omobe apensem hu emu ni kra ni eko enti honorable in Team Fojo Eddie Bibisa Betuja. Yes.
No man penyika say yehwehwemu no bia me gidi se Ghana no bia ni achi say ampa na mo man penyitu ne kwan so ano no. Nenso ade anchi ana Minister responsible for government communications. Honorable Felix Ofosukwachi. Ono so sa ba be ka se ho. Ye de no kra yehwehwem. To quote him, must say it will be a waste of our time. Na asema honorable Team for Georgina minority for anayimu kan no enye de kore.
Yes, ayentro
say sanity. Na sebi wanye investigation abede nyina so. You know ade anche ne ekoti we say flight ne kra no sebi be drew her this time be drew at that time na ye maintenance ekoti na obi for so enye maintenance kra ne ba enye emergency landing na European Union certification ana no mo ba beji kasa bibiri ene kra yete say National Narcotics Control Board Deputy CEO so abeka say Team Fojo on 5 evidence mbra che say nwuran ne amino ka say ye nheda nya ekwan anase akonya bia ebefa so a ebetimi abeka ne pen say ne kore ya pensem ya hwehwemu evidence ni na ya ye no kwan a eda bedwa pefe de broni beka no transparently ye bie mu amobie hu ye bie mu no ne honorable Team Fojo de Betujwa no enye ne kwan so anase enyina so ni so anase nyina so na mpo na honorable Team Fojo member of parliament no if he gets some report which is as serious as this na odi Betujwa kra na echire ka se yehwehwe mu no na enye sanetia onye boni bia enye boni bia we are enjoined by our national laws to report suspected crimes alleged suspected and name no tie na se ehu se obi ye bibia kuntuna se aye dwen se etomra ana se enye papa emfa ne kwan so emfa mra kwan so a me no
I said yes, you bebo I'm ready for my yes. You better not confuse me because Obi Jinapo the mu na modwen say bone na say tomrano ye hwehwe mu no nye sanete na ansakra e be hwehwe mu no na sebi
yeah, because some have argued said the work of oversight of an MP, no, a serious work. You don't dabble in suspicions. Keke, somebody may suspect say a crime. No, my press conference they are to you. That is not serious oversight.
Yeah, but Osha,
yes,
it's sufficient grounds to necessitate a thorough investigation. Ukrautie a bankra.
Yes.
Government spokesperson. Now, what utie the inconsistencies? A boy bria waka. Now, it requires a thorough investigation. Utiena, you listen to Honorable Philosopher Kwache. Today he says this, tomorrow he says that, another government person says that, this person says the aeroplane came for maintenance, where it came for European certification, what was it doing here, air ambulance, and so now Ubia Yare or them, and it's all, it's all turned out to be a huge controversy and inconsistencies. So, near can I say, Ushe normal mrani bia media tuja share United Nations for ankasa babontin enye kokotwa United Nations, the United Nations ababontin say ombe pese ebe pensen asemu
yes
ebe hwehwem na ehu ne kure wom na ohwe conventions a Ghana eye party to bebre illicit drug trade and money laundering. Now, Oshe Single Convention on Narcotic Drugs 1961, as amended by the 1972 Protocol, the Convention on Psychotropic Substances 1971, the UN Convention Against Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs, and so many others. Now, Ghana's own standing and reputation in the international community as a respected member of the international community over the years now. Now, a bit here say we will bring closure to this matter once and for. And President Mahama, you see that's yes. There's a part of it that for me worries me a bit. Omanpenyi, Excellency the President himself directed
that investigations,
and he did it on his official Facebook page.
Yes.
Investigation Kosu. So okay, so question: has the investigation been conducted as directed by the President?
No.
Why?
But that should let you also know, sir. Your government has not been derelict in their responsibility. Omanpenyi Asha say yenye investigations. Investigations the crown share say. Why are you writing to the international community?
I'll get there. I'm saying that
yes.
Omanpenyi directed on his official Facebook page.
So
say yenye, if he even named the institutions
sure.
that should conduct them.
Yes.
Question number 1: has the investigation been conducted pursuant to the express directive of the President?
No. Not that we know of.
And if it has been conducted, what is the outcome of the investigation? What is the report of the investigation? That is why the Minority Caucus has taken the position that we should invite the diplomatic community in Ghana to intervene in this matter. Because, and if you allow me, the specific, you will see from the letter I've written to the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps what we are asking the diplomatic community to do. We said 1, that they should share with the Ghanaian security authorities and intelligence,
like any intelligence they may have on the aircraft.
Share with the Ghanaian security authorities any intelligence they may have on the aircraft and flight concerned. 2, facilitate the deployment of the security apparatus of their respective countries to collaborate with the Ghanaian security authorities in any further investigations. 3, assist the Ghanaian state through her arms of government generally, and particularly and parliament in particular, to avoid the undesirable, unenvious and dangerous reputation of a drug state.
Yeah, but that's too much of a stretch. Do you think that we've gotten there?
No, we haven't, but we have to take measures, preemptive and preventive measures, not to get there. Because I've already indicated to you the various conventions that we are party to, and there's a danger, there's a tendency there's a risk that if we don't nip these matters in the bud, if we don't investigate these matters, especially for a new government, for a government that is so new, you may, and I use the word may with emphasis, you may risk acquiring that reputation of a drug state if you do not act on these matters forcefully. That is why we are saying that we should, the diplomatic commission should encourage through diplomatic channels the Ghanaian government to establish a commission of inquiry into this matter.
Commission of inquiry.
Yes, clearly.
Beyond the president,
I think that will give us a very open and clear investigative process where the pilots will be invited, the air traffic control people will be invited, airport authorities will be invited, Reverend Intim himself will appear to give the evidence he has. Everybody connected piano now perfect in the broad daylight now obiehu Ghanaians will see it feeling on TV, clear on TV, and then we can come to the firm conclusion say near na ye dwen and yes sanity and now say sanity say ni say na I am pacho say bibi say sia omo sebi omo to samra no na ye do mo famra kwan so enti I think it's in the government's interest as well as the country's interest for us to really and truly settle this matter once and for all. Yeah, it will help.
Into the Amomo can say directive no man penny the two on the Facebook page. Our name is security agencies are in investigations no. Yem fair non to kakra and rather no or man penny person to constitution and set up a commission of inquiry.
I think that will resolve this matter conclusively, and in any event, you know, it's within the powers of the president. The president will consider. He should consider it. First of all, the president said there should be investigations.
Yes.
And if you read my Facebook post,
yes,
I said rightly so, and the president should be commended and encouraged for that move. But the investigation is not even commenced. Omampenya kasa o enyese sebi enyese obi fofo ne kan omampenya kasa e mampenya kasa ana odi tuja not by word of mouth formally on his official Facebook page that he's directing state institutions to conduct
collaborating with the MP to investigate the matter.
Investigate them. In fact, there's even a part of it that is quite interesting. I mean, the president said, yes, the president said, and to ensure a thorough and transparent investigations.
Yes.
I want to repeat it for emphasis sake. And I quote, to ensure a thorough and transparent investigation. So what has happened to the thorough and transparent investigations? You tell me, what has happened? What has happened? What is being shielded? I mean, what are we afraid of? What are we covering up? That the whole president has directed that we should have a thorough and transparent investigations. And down the road, investigations have not been conducted. The government spokesperson quickly jumps and says, forget about it, it's a waste of our time, it's baseless allegation, we will not conduct any investigation, and to even conduct investigation would be a waste of our time. And yet the president had directed, prior to the government spokesperson coming, the president had directed it should be a thorough and transparent investigation, which all of us welcomed and got relieved that, look, His Excellency the President, yes, it won't be business as usual. He said the President, and he said it. The President again, then again he said it. He said he made a point that he doesn't. We're going to the times of Ghana, narcotics, and the rest is a thing of the past, and never again will that happen. He made that point in his post, you know, and I think that Ghanaians were very happy. Ghanaians were very excited and believe that, look, this president is taking up this matter in a manner that is required, and everybody commended him. So what has happened that down the road we are now suddenly overnight there's a dramatic 360 U-turn. We will not conduct the investigations again. Any investigations will be a waste of our time.
But to be
the
fair,
allegation is baseless.
Yes, to be fair to Abai Kasamafo, a colleague MP, Felix Kwachio Fosu, dear Okaye on this show, and he said, Omampenye ye too tolerant. Na ono na yo Omampenye anka he would treat sa allegation from Intim Fojo with the contempt it deserves because it doesn't merit any form of investigation. Or the waken in iron tro on far evidence be a mame to was on minor crowd wasted time see investigations. But even if some investigations are, they will do that investigations to make an example out of the honorable member. Say, sorry, in Chantro Keke, or mind be to say Ganemo. And their first point, second point, they say, also national security, Ebeton sa afre, if I don't try to speaker, I'm a speaker, a release honorable member, no, I'm wababe buawon in the investigation. And on him time cross a letter, no, sa kwa nasa enkoya, yen to me, but these are the things he said on this show.
With the greatest of respect to my friend and brother, Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye.
Yeah.
You know, and I say this with a lot of respect to him. Governance is a serious business. Now, governance being a serious business, they say he can't speak in his personal capacity. Ono kasa, sebi o kasa, abai na kasa.
Yes.
Pacho me boy, they make an say Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye betna no kansema abai Ghana government in kasa. Now, ese wo hwe ne esi. Omampanyi ankasa ekurushi edi abetuja. Say ohia a thorough and transparent investigations into this matter.
Yes.
Sebi omampanyi ankasa na account. Na government spokesperson say or say ono ni omampanyi anka onkasa.
Anka onye omaye investigation.
Oh, but how? I mean, I won't comment any further. It is quite that's quite embarrassing. I can't. Oman Penisi, there should be. He's directed. President of the Republic. He has directed that he requires a thorough and transparent investigations into a matter. And then the spokesperson of the government now come to say that onono Oman Penya, onono onyesa. Isn't that strange?
But honorable, you are
no. First of all, on what basis are Omampenyika so Petoro? The president must have had. He is president. The president has. He is the repository of all intelligence in Ghana. Obi ni Ghana has sebi. Or what intel saying Omampenyi. Omampenyi wo intel saying Obia. Ntiansa na Omampenyi be ba abonche mbaka say ohia thorough and transparent. Na Omampenyi no sebi. O nyina so kakra bi ansa. Na me so me ka che say sa enuobo ni adwuma we no. Esi krama America mampanyi po edrum rebia onim se ekoso e wo no ane krom ana se ono a ba bi ote kra na ebi koso America mampanyi onim enti se bibi sa pie na mampanyi ka se yenya thorough and transparent investigation sebi na e kire se o mampanyi owo nyaso kakra bi enti na o se mo pense mu won na o pense mu na se okohu se esimesi na abenti nanka opese odi bone na wodi bone a na odina famra kwan so enti se ye nrobone afa Ghana ana sika bone afa Ghana ana sikefia afa Ghana no eno kra de ne ya no yentimi mfa mbo omampanyin so bo na ze dabe na obae na sa abaso a se sia se ose yenhwehwe ma ne kwan so no ne ye be hweso obeye ne se ye benya sa hwehwe mu senhwemu ni siwia ni ehumu ne kra ni enyina ya so ade na ne kra we ne torch we ne edi ye asemboni we ne we nfa ne famra kwan so ana se e ba sa kra no o na nti sa kra mpo ni enyina ya den ye ho atoyi ni asomadwe na omampanyi akase yenye investigation na ne kasa mafo so ababonte so ono de nkoyo omampanyi ono yo omampanyi a second guessing the president ono yo mampanya anka ono kra on wasting time kasi any investigation and over again every adebiano asem no take different dimensions. Inconsistencies no doors. So why don't you protect the reputation of Ghana as a respected member of the international community, which is a party to the various international conventions which I've just stated right now, and which abhors any form of illicit drug trade and money laundering, by conducting a full-scale, open daylight investigations?
Honorable, we are a lawyer, very familiar with the rules of evidence, NEBBR. So what shared happened in the case of your respected colleague in Team Fojo? Any so far information on the about trigger? Do you think, sir, it should be worth our time as a country even going to him? Some believe, sir, he is setting all of us on a wild goose chase, and that